Good morning from Panhandle Outdoors, America's only daily outdoor TV show. Your source for fishing, hunting, and information for folks who enjoy the great outdoors. Now sit back, relax. It's Panhandle Outdoors.
Good morning, folks. Welcome to Panhandle Outdoors. I'm Winston Chester. Glad to hear this morning. Got a great show lined up, some special guests here in the studio. But first, let's take a look at our weather. Brought to us by Gulf Coast Air Conditioning. Drew Pollard and his hardworking crew taking care of our everyday comfort needs, which is very hot right now. High today, 99 and low 81. Water temperature at the end of the pier and even 90 degrees. Warm all over, air and water. Take a look at our river readings brought to us by Panama City Coca-Cola, the Apalachicola of Bluntstown. This reading this morning of 4.5, pretty steady, and the Choctawhatchee at Caryville, how about a 1.5? It's almost underground if you look at that chart. It's really low on the Choctawhatchee. The tide chart brought to us by Kent Forest Lawn. Good strong tide today. We're looking at the high tide this morning at 3 a.m. and it's coming out till about 3:30 this afternoon, then start coming back in. So we got a falling tide all morning. If you want to do any fishing this morning, it's going to be a good strong falling tide. Weekend tides that look really strong too. Our wind direction will be coming out of the east at about 9. Okay, let's take a break. We'll come right back with our guest. Welcome back, folks, and welcome to our guest this morning. We've been trying to get this family to come on for a long time. Go back to sweet old Bob, Sewell Tractor. And here's the grandchildren. This is Autumn and Chris. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. We love being here.
Oh, this is special to me because they've been our advertiser and sponsor since day one of Panhandle Outdoors, and so this is third generation.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing. And for the folks that we get a lot of people move in and all, probably didn't know your dad that well, but I want to show this picture here. There was something called the Kubota Kids. So we're going to show this. Tell us about this.
That's us. I don't even know the age. We've been doing it since we were little. There's actually another one of me and my cousin Tyler. We were babies.
I love this.
Out there doing the commercials. We're Kubota Kids, Steel Kids. Yep.
That's good.
That's us.
Oh, cool. And,
it was fun.
And 3 out of the 4 kids
are working there.
Isn't that cool?
Yep, it's amazing. We all get along pretty good too. So for the most part, it's just awesome.
All right,
family business.
Tell us your position and what you do.
I'm the office manager at Sewell Tractor Company, but because we're a small business, I do a little bit of it all. We all wear a lot of hats. Sometimes we don't have a specific name, I guess. So I do a little bit of finance, handle the bookkeeping, help with sales, help wherever I need sometimes. So it gets interesting and fun. We stay busy for sure. Okay,
and Chris, what do you do there? I know you try to take off what you can and go fishing.
Yeah.
I know that because I've been there before. So where's Chris? And he's down there fishing.
Yep.
No, he works hard. So what do you do?
He does.
I sell tractors, deliver them to people, teach them how to use them.
Yeah. He does the community building with everybody.
And deal with just about everybody that walks in there on the showroom.
He does.
Yeah. So it's so cool to have the family there. I'm going to make a disclaimer now. I bought a tractor from them, a side-by-side. I love that side-by-side. All my chainsaws.
Yeah, all the steel chainsaws.
Trimmers over the years. And,
one of our favorite longtime customers for sure. I know my grandpa appreciated you, and now we get to too.
Oh, that's sweet. But we'd love to have him come on the show, sweet old Bob, and we'd go by there and see him, and we'd talk for a long time.
He could do. That's what he does.
Is that right?
He's the talker now.
That's cool. You brought up a good point. We're talking before the show. It's been in business since 1974. So you're about to hit 50th anniversary.
Yep, next year.
So y'all have like a celebration?
Yeah, we're going to do something big, hopefully. We'll see.
Well, listen.
Have to show up to see.
You're talking about when Hurricane Michael hit.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody knows what it did to all of us.
Yeah.
But I rode by and saw y'all's place. It was just torn.
It was insane. Our service department was halfway, ripped apart, red steel, just completely turned into a pretzel. It was insane. And then, part of it collapsed. So it was definitely a teaching moment for all of us.
And y'all, like so many other people, had some insurance issues.
Yes. Yep. And thanks to our community with Bay County, being a part of Bay County for almost 50 years, that's the only reason that we were able to be here today, is because of our community. Had we not had the customers show up and us have the steel chainsaws and the grapples, it was chaotic, but we were able to get the community what they needed, and they were able to help us be able to get back on our feet too.
I remember that. I had some barriers up, protect people, and they couldn't go in here, but you could still go in.
And my offices were in the middle of the showroom for a period of time because we didn't. Our offices completely collapsed. So.
Well, you brought up a good point. How it brought our community and the Panhandle have brought us all together.
Everybody,
but also for your company, it sort of brought you all together.
It did. All of us are more like family now than ever before, for sure. I mean, from the service department, parts, sales, even the girls in the office, me and another lady, all of us got brought together so close just from this. We've got a lot of long-standing employees that we're very grateful for too, who stood with us through that.
And how many employees do y'all have?
About 16 right now.
Wow.
And looking for more, y'all. So.
I love talking. How we talk about small business America, especially here in Panhandle, especially our sponsors and all that. But then we go to the third generation. It was like it's just special to us.
Yes, it is. It's amazing.
What we're going to show some pictures. I know you get to fish and hunt a lot.
Yeah.
But now you got a baby coming soon.
I do.
Okay?
So I haven't got to as much as I want to. So he's been killing it this year.
So this be your first
baby. So we'll have a fourth generation coming in October.
Okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm excited about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an uncle.
Uncle Chris.
Uncle Chris.
You gonna take me fishing, Uncle Chris?
Yep.
Yeah. Can't wait.
He will be.
I know we'll be. A couple more pictures before we take a break and all. One of the things I asked Autumn to send us some pictures, and she did a great job with them. Okay, let's go to this one right here. This is another one here. I love this one.
Yep, that was where Panhandle City living.
Yeah.
Right before the summer before my grandpa actually passed away. So that's one of our last group pictures with him.
That was one of your last pictures with him.
And it was a fun time to get to do that with them.
Cool. And then we got a couple more here.
Yeah, that was off of a commercial, so it's a little bit.
74. Yeah.
Yep, that was out at the farm. There.
Let's talk about your granddad at the farm.
Oh yeah. He loved it.
You didn't know that side of him. He loved the farm.
He loved the farm. He loved his animals. He had a lot of donkeys out there. Him and my cousins were avid, with horses and all, and the donkeys. So he was out there with them as much as he possibly could towards the last, I'd say, 10 years of his life. He was out there. He loved it.
I know he enjoyed it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. Sitting here with Sweet Old Bob's grandchildren, Autumn and Chris, and we're just tickled to have them, and you know how we feel about the things they do. This picture here is special because this shows your whole group. Tell us about this picture.
This picture we just recently took about a week or two ago. Soul Tractor has reached elite status with Kubota, so this was our group picture to display the trophy right there in the middle. That's my grandma, Sweet Old Bob's wife.
Yeah.
And of course my dad and Mike, our manager, and all of our great employees together.
Yeah.
So we could not have done it. It took every single person in this picture to make it happen. So
hard working group.
yeah, a lot of hard work.
They really do.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Mentioned you talking about Kubota. You had the elite. So how does it start? How does it start?
There's just like a normal dealer. Don't really have any status. You're just kind of normal. Then there's Premier, which is a step up, and then Elite is as high as it gets. So it's just exceptional customer service, handling warranties, any kind of insurance claims and stuff like that. We stay on top of a lot of that kind of stuff.
That's cool. I can see that happening now.
Yeah.
We always, this is an outdoor show, so we always got to establish outdoors in it, and this family loves outdoors.
Yes.
So we have proof of that. So we're going to start here. Let's start with this picture right here.
Yep.
Chris, who is this?
That's me. Back a long time ago when I was blonde, I know.
No.
Back when I was blonde, I know I was a lot younger then. That was about 5 years
I
ago.
thought that was Chris' girlfriend.
That's bad. That's me. Yeah, I killed that off of 388. So he was an older deer. He was, I believe, a 14 point before, and he was 11.
Whoa. That's a
when we
nice
killed
one.
him. So
All right, Chris, where do you get this one?
What is it?
that deer right there.
This one. What about
That was in Weewall.
Yep.
You like to hunt weeball, don't you?
In Weewall,
Yep.
Hitchcock.
He does good there too.
That's a nice buck for them there. And
That's not
That
Weewall,
was
huh?
in Marion, Kentucky.
Yep.
you like to hunt?
I didn't know that the horn was broke off until after I shot it. I shot it
Yeah.
at like 300 yards.
No kidding.
And I only seen one side of it. It was standing in the woods.
Yeah.
And then about an hour later, I found it. And I walked over there and went to pick it up. And I was like,
Do y'all have some property up
Unique.
there, or do y'all just go to different places?
just lease it.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. There's
That was in Weewall too. Same place that the 10 point was
unique.
killed
That's a
on.
big deer down
Yeah.
Yeah,
very
that
big.
was a really cool looking one.
Yeah. I specifically like that one of all the ones.
Everybody on the lease wanted to get that deer.
Y'all had them on
And
And
camera?
that was the first year that I'd been in that lease.
Yeah.
And it
No.
just,
People
I
were
wasn't
happy,
even
but
sitting in my stand. It just happened to walk
Happened
out.
to
It was
walk
all,
out.
that was all luck right there.
It was. That's about what hunting's all about, though.
No, you
It's all
better
about
believe
luck
it.
and being there.
That was in Hiwassee, Georgia. We were actually on a family vacation
Yep.
there.
A
And
couple years ago.
Okay.
there was a creek about 3
cabin.
minutes from where we were staying. And I walked down there and caught that.
Yeah.
Did you
His
have
first
your
trout.
fly rod or what kind of spinning rod or
It was with a fly rod.
no kidding? So you
Amazing.
just had one with you? You just took one?
Well, we went and bought one.
Just
Well,
couldn't
I got
do
a-
it. He couldn't help himself.
I got a buddy that lives in Atlanta, and he was telling me Hiwassee's a really good place to fish at.
Uh-huh.
And he drove from Atlanta to Hiwassee to meet us to fish.
It's like a good
That's
fish and
And
trout.
That's a great pick.
Yeah, it is. It's
Great
huge.
pick.
And we ate it that night. It
Did
was
you
great.
really?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. How did it taste?
I think that was good.
Yeah,
that
it was
clean,
good.
That clean water.
It was,
stream?
yeah, probably the best tasting fish that I've had,
Yeah.
Oh,
Clean.
cool.
as far as how clean it tastes.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know where you got these from, out here in the Gulf. So
Yeah.
tell us about this trip. That was just, you remember how deep water y'all in? About 180?
How far out y'all went?
Who do you go with? Y'all have a boat? You go with different people, or how do y'all do it?
Well, that was with my ex-girlfriend's parents.
Oh, cool. That's a nice catch. Ooh, that's a big one.
Yep.
Tell us about that.
Like I caught that in the sandhills. That was at 8.1 pounds.
That was a big
That's huge for the sand hill.
Yes.
That is a fine one. How long
Yeah.
ago was that?
one. Not that.
That was the same week that I killed that turkey. So
No way.
Oh, yes, that'll be
it
the
was like
next
3
one.
days later. I just had a really good week that week.
Yeah.
I will say. So
Yep, that one.
You got a turkey and that bass on like the same
Same
time?
week.
Yeah,
He's
the
got some
same
good
week.
luck.
That is good.
I'll tell you what,
That's
he's got
real
some
good.
good
If you got that big buck on the first year on the lease,
And then that big turkey and everything else.
I'm gonna go hunting and fishing with you.
Me too.
Okay, that's a big one there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that was with my buddy Jake.
They run offshore charters.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us about
Little
this.
smaller redfish that we caught out in East Bay a little while back.
Cool.
Little fun ones to catch and release. That was me and my grandpa, him fishing out there, and me out there playing around in the water with him from a long time ago.
Oh,
I want to
that
include
is-
that in the hunting and fishing part of it.
That's
because
classic.
That's him out there with, so we did a lot. They lived on the bay, and so we'd go out there and play in the water, and he'd be out there fishing or whatever else. So that's a big part of my
I
childhood.
know you
with
love
him.
that. That's awesome.
Yep. And that one was another deer, actually killed with Johnny Boggs off of
You got this with a bow
388.
and arrow?
Yep, this one was a bow. It was my first bow and arrow buck, so it was just amazing. It was actually a 10 point. He had some kickers off the back, so.
So you shot that with a bow and arrow?
Yes,
I'm
it
impressed.
was awesome. It was. I prefer that actually than to rifle, just
Yeah.
because it's one that the experience and then the game, more fair game. So I enjoy it.
That's pretty good, Chris.
Yep.
You gun or bow?
I'm
He's a-
gun.
he's a gun
I like
man.
to. I like to kill
Yeah.
stuff.
Well, did you learn to shoot when you were just younger, or just kept shooting?
I
or-
started shooting the bow probably. My mom's best friend Lisa actually taught me how to do that whenever I was 15.
Yeah.
And after I started, I couldn't stop. I still have the same one to this day. I'd like to upgrade, but I'm just so used to that same Matthews mission. I still love it. So, yeah.
Well, you'll be a spokes lady for bow hunting around this area. That,
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
That would be fun.
That's a fine book right there.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That is me and my dad. That's actually when we were clearing the property for their house when I was a kid, obviously. Back when he had hair and I was a lot smaller, so.
Well, maybe. So
On the
you were
Kubota.
you actually running the tractor then?
Yep. I'm acting like I'm running the tractor. He's running it, but
But you-
I'm acting like I am.
That's
So
cool.
it was, yeah.
That's cool. I like this one.
Yeah, this is, so on the right over there in that cowboy hat is my grandpa, and then my cousin and a couple of her friends and his best friend, Herman.
Was this up in
Riley.
the Sand Hills? on the
Yeah, this
farm?
is at their farm, yep, T-Pond. So
And
that's
then-
what he called it, T-Pond Farm.
They got the horses are cooling down. so-
Yep, out there in the pond cooling down. They did that a lot. That was the other side of him, like we were talking earlier, that
Yeah, I
a lot of people
remember.
don't get to see.
That's right.
He loved it.
Yep.
Out there with his donkeys, and that's like him and my cousin Mackenzie out there. That's a big thing between them two, was being out there, the donkeys and the horses.
That's funny. Did you name them? Yeah.
Jack and a couple. I can't remember their names now. That one was a long time ago, but yeah, he named them.
Look at there.
Little pony,
That's cool.
and then that's him with my cousin Tyler and Mackenzie, and a bass they caught out there at the farm actually.
I know he enjoyed that.
Yep, and then that's his best friend and him, Herman Riley.
Okay.
Little cowboys.
And here.
And them again. With a newborn donkey that we had.
Okay, a newborn
All
donkey.
white, yep.
And that's
Out
his
there at
best
the farm.
friend, I remember.
That was his best friend,
Yeah.
yep.
Well, cool. That's some great pictures. It depicts your family,
Yep.
not just being successful in business, but how much he loved the outdoors.
Yes.
and
He instilled it in us
Yeah.
as young kids, and it took it with us, so.
Okay. All right, we're going to take our final break and come right back with Chris and Autumn. Okay, welcome back. Glad you're with us this morning. Let's first take a look at our fishing game time today, brought to us by Blue Water Outriggers in Port St. Joe. Our time this morning, 5:29 to 7:29. That's a good time to jump out right now. And this afternoon, about 5:37 to 7:57. That sounds good. Here with Chris and Autumn Sowell. We're glad to have them on the show. And
Absolutely.
we've been trying to get you on before.
I know.
I see you. I go in there quite a bit. My son trades a lot with y'all too, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yep.
They're awesome.
That's
Appreciate
good.
them so
Chip's
much.
great to deal with.
Yes.
All right, Chip, you got your little plug.
Yep.
What we're talking about business. You get people from all over coming here and buying
Yeah,
this.
all over the place.
But you're interested. You're talking about you just joined the Beach Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, we did. We just recently did in the last month or two. We would like to reach out to more people at the beach because there's not really a lot of places like us out there, and we'd like to take care of the homeowners and the commercial people out there as well. So
keep that in mind. We've got a lot of viewers out there on
Okay,
the
we'll
west
take care of
end. Yeah, they will. Now, when you're running a business, I know your dad. He stays extremely busy. But y'all
Yes,
do
he
a lot.
does.
What's your biggest challenge in a work day?
specifically this time of year is just keeping up with everything. We've got between the admin side of stuff that I do, and then also keeping up with customers. It's a big challenge with that, but it keeps it interesting, and that's what it's all about with small businesses, being able to do that. So,
Chris, what's your biggest challenge?
Sales.
Equipment.
Yeah, having the equipment that everybody wants.
Yep.
And then, like, especially during summertime, whenever people buy stuff, they want to get it, right then. And
Yeah.
seems like we'll sell everything on the lot just about within, a couple of days, and everybody wants to get it right then, and then we'll be slow for a week or two, and then everybody comes in all at one time.
Yeah.
So trying to keep everybody happy and get everything out all at the same time
Yeah.
Can be
is
difficult
challenging
for
sometimes.
sure.
But
Yes.
Well, it's interesting. When I bought that side by side, I've been wanting one for a while. I'd drive by, I drive by it all the time. I looked over there and I saw
Yeah.
one parked, and I could tell it was a new one, but I could tell where you had it parked, it maybe been used. But
Yeah.
I just turned and
You
went
gotta
in
see
there.
what that's about.
And it was in mint condition. Had 5 hours on it or
Yeah,
something.
it
And
was.
the couple that had it just wanted to trade up and get a bigger one. And I bought it right there. I mean, Chris set me up and I drove it around. I said, "This is what I've been looking for." So
It was perfect.
when you ride by something, you just keep your eyes open,
Yep.
and y'all can find a lot of stuff too for different people.
yeah, we sell a lot of stuff on consignment for
Yeah.
people.
Okay.
Be able to get more used stuff in to be able to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Well, do y'all do much outdoor stuff on the machines, like a side by side or tractors? Y'all have your own personal.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have.
What do y'all have?
Tractor.
I have a stand-on X-Mark at my
Yeah.
house that I cut my grass with.
I've got a ZD60 for
Mm.
grass at my house, and then we use my dad's tractor, which I can't. What does he have again?
Yeah, my dad has an MX
Yeah.
tractor.
Yeah, he
and
loves
then-
That's the best tractor.
Yeah.
Your dad, that's the best way to have a tractor.
That's what he said too.
Like having a friend with a truck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, you mentioned the X-Mark.
Yes.
What a
That's what
brand.
he has. Yeah, X-Mark is
That's
wonderful.
what Chip and them using land and all this commercial stuff.
X-Mark
they
is
do.
great. They're great for commercial and residential. I mean,
Yeah.
both rounds. They've got it all for sure. So not just Kubota, also X-Mark.
We'll go back to in my early days as a teenager. We did old push mower and all.
Yeah, thank
But
goodness we don't
the-
have that to do that anymore.
I know, but now, even a lot of older people are mowing their own yard because the equipment is so good.
Yeah.
And instead of having to pay somebody, you can just
You can.
you can get all different sizes. That's what I like.
It'll last a lot longer and always have it.
Yeah.
Turn in your investment and that. So
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, we got a couple minutes left. We got about a year away from
Yep,
your 50-year
50,
celebration, so we're gonna keep it in mind. One thing,
Yep.
every year we try to take, Gail makes a pound cake for
Yep.
Christmas, and I take
Dad
the
looks
goodies
forward to
by.
it every year. Every year.
Every time I go in Sowell, he'll say, "Hey, Coach, how you doing?" He said, "You got my cake?"
Yep.
I went in last
And he
week.
talked to me, yeah. And he was in there. He was wanting it after talking about him after he left. He wanted
a
it.
Christmas cake
Yeah.
in August, but
They're good.
You feel at home going in there, so I want
Yep.
to urge you to come by and tell Autumn, Chris, you saw him on TV. So
Absolutely. We'd
that'd
love to
be-
see you guys.
That'd be cool. Okay, what kind of outdoor stuff y'all got coming up anytime soon? I know you're going to be limited.
Yeah, I'll
You
be
got-
limited. What you got coming out hunting this year, I guess?
Yeah, it's about time to start planting food plots.
Yep.
Probably gonna start doing that this weekend.
Yeah.
Get the lease into shape.
So you got the lease down at Weewall.
In Weewall, yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. Can you get a tractor, you think, to plant it in?
I think so. Yeah.
What
You might know a guy.
What all do y'all plant?
Well, we buy that
That big
pre-mixed
mix, yeah.
Pre-mix.
food plot
Yeah.
stuff.
We talked about that on all that stuff together, and
Yeah.
some's gonna come
Yeah.
at a different time.
Well,
Yeah.
the guy that's ahead of our lease, he sells it at his. He's got a fish house.
Yeah.
And he
Okay.
sells all the feed and everything that we use out there.
Yeah.
Because bears are like really bad out there,
Yeah.
and we can't
They're
use
everywhere
corn.
this year.
So he buys some stuff
Yeah.
in Alabama and gets it all shipped down, and they don't mess with it.
Yeah.
What do y'all do by the bears? I know they're bad down there. They just walk around them.
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
you really can do with
Yeah.
the tagging situation. I'm
I
sure,
haven't had
so.
any problems with them
Yeah.
Yeah.
as long as I don't put out corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Just got to do food
I
plots.
mean, I can put out 100 pounds of corn, and that night they're gonna eat all of it and then just go
Oh.
throw it up somewhere
That's
else.
crazy.
It
That's
is.
crazy.
It is crazy.
And also, you got fall fishing coming up, so you'll probably get to do some bass fishing and all.
Yeah.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
husband will be floundering and everything
your
else.
husband
Yeah.
loves to flounder.
Yep. So they're trying to get out there and do some more of that before the baby comes. And
Have they done any so far yet this
yeah,
summer?
they've went once or twice this summer,
Okay.
and had a little bit of luck. Done a lot, but a little bit
Yeah.
out there in East Bay. So they might switch over somewhere else and
That's cool.
see if they can get.
He knows East Bay pretty well.
Yeah, he grew up over there on that
Oh,
side,
cool.
so
That's cool.
he knows East Bay pretty well. Him and his family.
Well, listen, we're gonna wrap it up. I'm so glad to finally have
Thank
y'all
you
on
so
the
much
show.
for having us.
I
We
wanna-
really love it. Appreciate it.
I want to say this: your grandpa would be tickled right now if to see not y'all just on TV, but what y'all have done with that business
Thank
and
you.
how it's grown up like that. I'm proud of
Thank
y'all
you.
just as your friend and just knowing y'all.
Appreciate that.
Watching y'all as Kubota kids.
Yes, I know it's
and,
insane.
And it comes out like that. So that's what it's all about. So folks,
Yes, it is.
give them a call or whatever on any kind of needs like that. So appreciate y'all watching. Do something
thank you.
good today. You want to tell them goodbye and
Bye, y'all. Thank you.
That's why you
Hope to
don't-
see you guys soon.
Kubota kids. God bless and have a great day.
Thanks for watching America's only daily outdoor TV show, Panhandle Outdoors with Winston Chester, featuring hunting, fishing, and other activities and information to help you enjoy the great outdoors. Join us next time for Panhandle Outdoors.